Hey, 23 minutes out past the hour. Now, I'm sure you've seen us riding this thing around. And believe it or not, it's a lot easier than it actually looks. They can take you just about anywhere. Matter of fact, check out where this one had taken me. Just north of Orlando, here in Central Florida, is a quaint little town. It's called Mount Dora. Now, Mount Dora is known for many things, including antiques, but really cool houses, too. And you really haven't seen Florida until you've seen Mount Dora. And you really haven't seen Mount Dora until you've seen it on a Segway. Before you head out, you got to do a quick training and safety check.
And you want to keep your knees bent slightly. Your knees are your shock absorbers on here. So when you go over railroad tracks, you want to bend them a little deeper.
And if you're a little unsure about hopping on a Segway, don't worry. It's actually easier than riding a bike.
Yeah, we have all ages riding on the Segways. We actually have a large retirement community north of here called the Villages, about 80 or 90,000 people that come down here frequently to ride the Segways. They even have a Segway Riders Club of the Villages, which has upwards of about 90 members now. So it's a lot of adventure for anybody of any age.
But getting the hang of it only takes a couple of minutes, then you're off. If history's your thing, then this is the tour for you. The tour starts off in historic downtown Mount Dora, Florida, travels alongside the city marina and runs out to the famous Mount Dora Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse is the only one of its type in the entire state of Florida on a freshwater lake. Beyond the Lighthouse, you'll see the Palm Island Park, where we're ultimately headed.
But perhaps the best part of the tour is just the fact that you get to get away for a while.
Right, well, we have a lot of people that come up here from Orlando. They've been to do the theme park thing and they want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. They come up here to Mount Dora in Lake County. There's a lot of history up here. The Lakeside Inn and some of the homes up here have been here for over 125 years. So it's a very atypical area. The hills, the lakes, not like your traditional palm trees and palmettos of typical Florida.
History and R&R aren't the only part of this tour, however. Nature and just a little good old-fashioned fun are always in store. Right. Hold on one second. Don't try this at home. And if you really want to let loose a bit, you can even off-road it in Palm Island Park. So that about does it for our tour, but there is something I forgot to mention. They say a blind man can actually see more than those with actual sight. And a great way to see Mount Dora is on a Segway. It's my Segway between the two stories. Son of a... Hey!
Those things are so addictive.
Oh, they're a blast,
too.
man. We
so
love doing them.
So much fun on
My wife, first time she had been on one, she was there in the tour as well, and she took to it really simple. And we want to thank our friends at Segway of Central Florida. We did the actual history tour. It's what you saw there, but there's another one. It's called the Dogwood Mountain Tour, and you get to go off-road. And these Segways actually go to full speed, and it's really for the more advanced rider and less history than more thrills. If you want more information about a tour of Mount Dora, just go to our websites. Maybe you might want to get one of these Segways. It's dailybuzznow.com and look for the Segway into Fall picture. More Daily Buzz when we return.